I do was in Josie's favor. So we'll fix that as well. So I love to see these games. And I think that is the first semi-final that we're gonna have here on stream as well. Let's see here. Let's see, we have Taso Z versus Kurohuku, I think, first, and then we're gonna go into the semi-finals. So one of the semi-finals is Woody versus Josie, which is going to be great. But we'll see if Taso Z is here. Otherwise, we're gonna go for the semi-finals and just continue with the tournament, pretty much. Thank you for anyone who's tuning into this, by the way. This is very much a test in a lot of ways. We're testing the tournament hosting. We're testing a lot of new in the stream, on Twitch. Okay, you're there. Okay, Taso said, get into the chat. You're gonna play your game now. Versus Kurohuku. What happens with the client if they choose to change loadout? So if you disconnect from the match, then the lobby is like closed, so you just get back into the menu and then you can rejoin it later. Are you guys going to consider having Clammos in arenas and not only in the campaign? We've been thinking about what to do with the characters too, like Argentia and Clammos and stuff like that. Right now they're considered characters in the game, so they're not, how would you say it, like they're not playable characters, they're actually like they have personalities and characters and stuff. So that's how we look at it right now, but it might change in the big, like later on. 40 viewers as well, that was really cool. And I mean, we do have some people on YouTube as well, so we're well above 40 people here. Did I miss any other question? I don't think I did, but I'm happy to see that so many people are enjoying this, because this might not feel like it for anyone who's tuning into this, but this is kind of like historic when it comes to esports in VR, because there's not a lot of competition in VR games that are like. There are a few games I know that are good, you know, Onward and Echo Arena, I think. But it's very hard to spectate them, and I do believe that Blaston has a lot of potential when it comes to this area, and not at all hating on those games, by the way. I think they're really great. But, you know, we can also join this space, and we can also have tournaments in Blaston, and that's what we want to do. And we have our next game coming up. Now, it's gonna be Kurohuku versus Taso Z, and we have a lobby, I believe. So, let's go into that match, and then we're going to... they're already joining the match. Let's see here. Let's see if we can join it.
Alright.
Okay. Something happened with the clients. We're just gonna restart it. That's fine.
845651.
With the clients. It's like everything goes wrong here on this stream, but that's fine. We're here to learn.
Oh my god!
On this stream, but that's fine. We're here to learn.
Alright, cool. Shit.
Oh.
3, 2,
okay, what is happening here on this one? I think we have a game. Yes.
I got you, bro. I got you, bro. What's fucking hitting me?
And this is the auto camera now, by the way. I did this not on purpose at all. And this, I do believe this is the final, right? Oh my god, Taso lost so
good
much
job,
up
bro.
there. I'm out of bounds. And the Viper shots. Alright.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
So the auto camera is actually not something that I'm controlling right now. So it's just switching between the cameras now. Woody, we would like to show your game on the stream if that's fine. So when this game is done, is a best of 3, then we can have your game on the stream if that's fine with you. I think everyone wants to see Woody and Josie play, if I'm not mistaken here at least. Yeah, and so if you don't know of Kurohuku as well, let me turn off the music there.
God, you got me quick, bro.
He streams almost daily
Okay.
on Twitch,
One more.
so
One more.
you should definitely check out his
Let's
stream.
do 3. Let's go.
And he
Let's go.
streams
Get it.
not only Blaston,
Okay.
but a bunch of VR games. So
Okay.
definitely check out Kurohuku 7, I think is the tag. And support them, because it's really fun to see his playstyle, which is a bit different than what we've seen here now up until now. He mainly utilizes the grenades in different combinations, as you can see here, which could be very confusing. And Taso's
unreal.
is
Yo, no, dude, you're good.
player.
I'm loving this.
This opposition is very difficult, I have to say. If you only look by the, rank yellow. Kuro has been an overlord for quite some time, which is the highest.
Oh, that's a curving bullet?
Rank possible in the game. Oh, and gets hit by the Viper as well. That's so deadly. Like, not only the grenades, but then mixing it up with the Viper and Lift as well. Taso is trying to get some damage in.
my
Actually,
God.
it's nice that grenade with no but it's not enough. Kurohuku
Thank you.
Let's do 3.
takes that
Later,
point.
bro.
And I do think that this is 1-0 then.
Or do I rematch? That was it.
And they
Wow,
decided to
got me,
rematch
like,
for
destroyed me, boy, but that ain't
and
fun.
It looks... Oh,
Jesus.
the stream is dying.
Jesus.
It looks like they might change that, or...
Cheese and
Was
crackers.
that 2 games? Was that 2 games? Did that flash by so fast for me? Can anyone in chat help me? That was 2, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so... It's okay, okay,
That's okay.
Okay, so next up we're going to have Josie versus Woody, and so if they can start to I guess get ready, then we can get that going. And then we will progress Kurohuku here in the bracket, and then after that we're gonna have Kurohuku versus Slow It. So let's see who we have up next. Here. And in the meantime, how is everyone doing? How are you enjoying this Sunday? And how have you been enjoying the new update, by the way? I'm kind of curious to hear about that as well. So, yes, and don't worry at all about the performance, Taso. Really commendable to play against these players. So we have Slow It versus Kurohuku, and then we have Josie. Sorry if I spelled this wrong. Will this cameras be available in game? They will probably be available as a separate one with the replays, but let's see if I can show you the bracket then, because this is how the semi-final bracket is looking. We have the top 4 of this mini tournament here, and thank you for everyone for your patience to you know, help me test these things, because we want to create these things for the community so that we can build a competitive scene for Blaston. So, but first up, we're gonna actually, it's a bit confusing, but we're gonna watch Josie versus Woody plays, and then after that one is done, we're going to head over to Slow It versus Kurohuku. And we could actually, yeah, we could run the prediction here. Woo! Keep who will win, and then we're gonna have Josie versus Woody. I think the prediction has started now on Twitch. We have someone from the YouTube chat saying that the knees hurt when they play Blaston. Please be careful when playing Blaston. You can get very hurt if you're not warmed up properly when you play it, so please warm up and take care of yourself, because you know, we don't want anyone to get hurt. Thank you, Taso, for joining, and Caffinity. I do hope to meet some of you or all of you rather, in the ranked queue. I've been on vacation for quite some time now, so I haven't been at home, and I haven't been able to play Blaston, and it's really warm actually, so it's very hard to play Blaston. But we will see the lobby. Sorry, here we go. The lobby. It's gonna be there. Now we're joining, and we're gonna have Josie versus Woody. I'm not sure what the prediction is. Oh, you can vote now with your channel points, and you can gain channel points. That's really cool. So, Woody. So, but there's a lot of learnings from this tournament. I'm happy that we got to learn together. Let's see here. This is, I don't know, this is really cool. I'm so happy that we got to do this. Obviously this is one first of many kind of tournaments like these, so we'll have a lot of learnings and get back even stronger the next times we do these. So if you haven't had a chance to join in today, then you will probably have it in the future. Oh, and here we go. The game is starting. Here we go. Woody versus Josie. And this is not the... Oh, they're gonna warm up for a sec here before they get into it. Hand warmers, they say in Smash, but I'm not sure if that's the case here.
3, 2, 1, blast on.
So this looks a bit weird if you're just tuning in, but I think they're just gonna make sure that everything works before they start the game. So this is one of the semifinals. It's a best of 3. 0-0, Woody versus Josie. 2 of the top players in this game. Let's see how they do. And they're getting started. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, blast on.
And I'm not sure about the loadouts. There might be some bugs visually, but they are spawning into the UI when they, spawn in the game. Oh, and we see so much action at the same time here. It's even hard to kind of catch them going in. Woody, of course, is known for his Viper plays here, but Josie is probably one of the best dodgers in this game. Hurricanes coming in from the top. Has Woody forgotten about them? No, he does not. Gets hit by one of them though, and that's a lot of damage. 10 damage is actually a lot more than you think. Comes in here with the Lance Nade as well. Kind of cuts Josie off to do a lot of things. Has a clutch shield to get back into it though. and he's just gotten hit almost once. This is so crazy. Some hurricanes coming in, and I think Josie's trying to set up for big plays here. But Woody knows what to do. Gets hit, but I think if there was any less of a player, someone could have died right there and then. Now it's the ball's in Woody's court where they try to set up for some sort of combination here. The hurricanes are out, but here it comes. Landsnade, hammer lips, and the Landsnade doesn't connect. It does get a stray hurricane shot in, but that's not gonna be enough. Oh, the hurricane almost hits him as well.
30 seconds.
And now the next wave of Joses comes in here. Woody just barely getting hit by one. It's very interesting because Woody has this like flashy Viper play, and then Josie has not. And I think neither of them are like worse or better than the other, but they are so different visually. Woody gets in some chip damage now from the thrown weapons, but he needs a bit more if he's going to take this round, and 3 seconds, it's not going to be enough. First round goes to Josie. Alright, and here we see it again. Hurricanes coming up, but Woody knocks them out of the way with the shield. Also the hammer lips. That's a good way to kind of negate a lot of damage. Jumps over the hammer lips, but still gets hit by some... Now it's the combination. Hurricane, hammer lips. Alright. Josie just kind of maintains the stance at the very end of the platform and doesn't get hit by anything. Let's see here. Woody really has to kind of think on the fly to be able to adapt to this combination. So many stray pellets. Oh, and already down at 50%. They really have to kind of come up with something else here to kind of be able to get back into this. And the vectors, they're bouncing back, as you can see, hitting Woody from behind. That shield protected quite a lot, but Woody's still now in the red. I think it's very hard now for Woody to kind of get some pressure in, but as said in chat, that's just what he needs. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. I mean, you can only see how much stuff is actually going his way. Nice catch though from Woody. If he can get in some Viper hits, then nearly got that one. 2 or 3 Viper hits and this can all change, but hitting even one Viper hit on Josie, I mean, you have to be the best in the world to do that. And the Landsnade will not connect. So GG's, and Josie takes game 1 in this semi-final. Gonna see if they go for the rematch or if they're gonna change the loadout. Yes, okay. Whoa, here we go. They're gonna change the loadout, and we're gonna see what is coming up next. And we'll be able to join in then too. Actually, did not see what the prediction was here. What was the prediction? Alright, so 63% had predicted that Josie was going to take it, and they're up 1-0 now. Did they send you a code before the game? Yes, they did. So, how this works is that we join the games through the chat, so when they have a lobby up, I can just join it, and then we can spectate from there. Oh, okay, so Sloyd and Baby Spine actually played their game, so we're not going to be able to watch that, but we're going to be able to watch the grand finals. Or, no, wait. Oh, I read wrong. I'm sorry. Disregard what I said. I read an old chat. Disregard what I'm saying. We're going to join in the other semifinal after this. So, like that. And let's see here. This is kind of cool. I'm really interested to see what Woody will kind of bring out for this one now, though. And see if they can bring it back in their favor. Yes, exactly, baby spine. I know. I like my brain blanketed. I'm like saying things that doesn't make any sense because I'm trying to look at so many things at the same time. So Tonkatsu Saku is saying I'm cheering for Kurohuku, and that's great. I have some fans. Yeah, I read an I read an unread chat message, and that got me confused. Let's see if we can. Okay, there we have a new code, which we'll be able to get back into the semi-final. And see the second game of the first semi-finals. And if you're curious as well, this is how it looks like when you join. And I think they're just gonna start from the get-go here now.
2, 1.
Or no? Okay, Woody likes to do this, but I can, in the meantime, I can show you the camera angles. So we have this one, the standard one, above each corner, above corner, behind players. And here we go. No, I'm just kidding. It's still a warm-up. I'm wondering if the UI for the weapons have been fixed now, though. Behind the players can be good sometimes, but I think we have to raise it. See if there's been any changes to the weapons. Could just be the playstyle as well. I do think, I'm not sure if Woody was actually using the Vector there before. And the Raptors feels new. While Josie's probably playing with the same loadout as before. See the Hurricanes coming up. Shield going. Take care of that. And Woody catches it as well. I love the details of that. Alright. So many downward angled hammer ellipses. Oh, yes, okay. Woody knows about the Hurricanes and does not back into them. There's another wave coming in here. Look at this onslaught. This is crazy. Josie's has a way of being able to put on so much pressure without looking very, like, stressed out at all. They look so composed. I mean, look at what Woody is doing right now. So much weapons, so many guns being shot, but Josie's just basically standing still. It looks kind of weird almost. Now Woody's down on 50%. I think this weapon switch was doing a bit of good. The Vector here is coming in, does a bit of chip damage. 8, and then a 1. Nice protect there with, see the Vectors coming down here. None of them actually hitting. Oh, this is so dangerous. When you come up close with the Hurricane, it's even worse with the Quicksilver, but, you know. These Vectors, as long as you don't get hit by the first bounce downwards, I think you're good. Alright, a lot of stuff now coming Josie's way. This could be the opening that Woody looked for, but does not look like it. 8 seconds left. Taking a lot of damage. It's gonna be hard. Woody's down in the red. No KO. And then Woody is now on their last round here. Woody really has to kind of dig down deep to find something, to climb this mountain back into the semi-final. That's not what you want to start with. You gotta catch and toss those weapons. You can't let those stray hits get in. Oh my god, that was such good, like, dodging from Woody. That was so great to see. See the Hurricanes falling down. And Woody is definitely one of those players that have kind of thought through their game plan when it comes to this game. They know how they want to combine their weapons to maximize their damage output. But again, it's easier said than done. Especially for me, I can just talk, you know. It's way more tough for players here. Mixes it up with the Vectors. And get some damage in with thrown weapons. It's always good. Oh, gotta watch out for the Hurricanes. One of them actually hits. Next wave here from Josie. Look at these like mix-ups from the Vectors. I like this. But they're not hitting. Ah, it's so unfortunate. Let's see here. Vector's coming in back now. Woody's staying alive a lot better this time in this round though. Really kind of going in for it. And look at these Vectors. Now they're actually starting to chip away at some some of the health of Josie, but the time is ticking. 25 seconds left. And Woody's just trying to hit with these stray Vectors, but then they have to go up against this crazy onslaught of the Wildcat and the Hurricanes. One hit on the shoulder, and that's so much. That's so much right now. I'm not sure if Woody is going to be able to pull back into this. They really need to get something done now. And there we see the Raptor being used for the first time in a long time. But Woody knows 3 seconds left and they can't do much. Josie is gonna move on to the grand final here. So well played. That's gonna be GG's on their end. That was crazy to watch. And I'm very happy that we got to see that as well. I also noticed that I accidentally closed down a program that I needed to have up. There we go. So, now we got the second semifinals, which is going to be Slowid versus Kurohuku. And let's see what the lobby code is for that. And GG's to both Josie and Woody. Let's see. And oh yeah, the prediction. We can't forget. We can't forget the prediction on Twitch. There we go. Now the next prediction is gonna start. It will be Kurohuku versus Slowid. Vote now on your phones. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, what I was gonna show before was this is how it looks like when someone has not joined in. This is how it looks like, which is a bit strange. Yeah, and then you can have a dance party here. Getting jiggy with it. I think we're like flying through some people in this audience here actually. Is anyone getting dizzy? Is it just me? Might just be me. And as soon as the game begins, we will kind of get into that. And we're almost at the grand final. This is actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. So this is kind of crazy. Actually can maybe show the final brackets in just a little bit. What was the predictions actually? I'm a bit curious. The predictions say 60% in Slowid's favor. Okay, it changed completely now. People were not believing in Slowid, and now it's 60% in their favor with the points. Woo. I love the discussion happening on Twitch right now as well. I love to hear about the kind of strategy behind in this game, and also to learn more about this game. If you want to learn more about Blaston, definitely check in. Check out the Discord. But here we go. I think yeah, if they want to, they can reset it, but yeah, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure if they're like resetting it or if they're actually playing right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they can reset it. You can't start on uneven grounds here. You know about Sloyd and you put all their points into them. $10 on Sloyd. Okay. Alright, here we go. Starting off with the second semifinals, Sloyd versus Kurohuku. It's, I believe it's United States versus Japan, if I'm not wrong. And Sloyd is one of the more like agile players, and Kurohuku is the grenade player. Let's see how it goes. So you see this kind of a hurricane kind of dropping down here from Sloyd eventually, and you're gonna see something completely else now from Kurohuku. And as we've noted before, the UI is a bit bugged, so it's swapped on the wrong side of the players here. So Kurohuku is the one with the nades, not Sloyd. And this is such a difficult like playstyle to play against with Sloyd, especially when you have the nades, because your damage output is just like in very kind of short bursts in waves, while Sloyd can just put on the pressure and pile it on. Look at this, it's kind of crazy with the Wildcat. Sloyd is EU. I'm sorry. Greece versus Japan. I'm so sorry. Of course it is. I should have known. And Sloyd really seems to know how to deal with the grenade spam here as well. Now this lance nade that was by Kurohuku, it's like cutting off, but not that much in the back. They have to watch out for the hurricanes. Woo. Frostbite as well. We haven't seen that in the previous matches, but it's here, and it's here to stay. And I think the hardest part about playing... Oh, you see the cages here close to the camera. The hardest part about playing the grenade loadout, I think, is to stay composed while under pressure, because it's so hard to like throw the nades in the right positioning while you're getting pressured like this. See this lance? This lance nade is not actually cutting off the platform as much as Kurohuku would like them to do, I think. Which is a bit unfortunate, because you really need to kind of be able to trap Sloyd in a bit to be able to get some damage. This is a bit better one, because now he's cut off in the middle, but Kurohuku is down on their knees here, almost literally. 20% health left. Viper lips. He's trying to... Oh, almost gets it done there. But the frostbite does the job. And yeah, it is difficult to you know, you really have to kind of utilize a game plan with the grenades. So throwing them out one by one could be very, very, you know, difficult. Alright, here we begin again, and yes, the score. I am aware. Here we go. Sloyd is up 1-0 in the semifinal. Alright, oh wow, that's... See, this bundle of cages looks really dangerous. Then you saw it from above, it was like not even there. But the Nova Nade actually hits! That's the clutch place that you really need to get this round done. 30 damage. Get some chips in with the cages there as well, the Avalanche Nade. Now we see Kurohuku actually like switching it up majorly with the lance nades and everything kind of hitting in the same way. Playing it a bit patiently. Needs to kind of wait and not play one nade at a time though. Lance nade, see the positioning there. Cuts off the back end. And if you're careful, or if you're not careful, then you might walk into it. Nice dodge there on the Nova nade. Sloyd barely ducking out of that. See the lance. Yeah, it's still kind of covering the back end of Sloyd's platform, so it's not where you want to be. That one was good though. A lot of damage coming in there. Trying to find the right angle here. Sorry about the camera flicking here, guys. I'm also learning. Oh, the Nova hit almost hit. And that was a good chance for Kurohuku. Like the Viper Ellipse, Slowid was not aware that I was coming, and by sheer luck, I think, did not get hit from it. Let's see here. 18 seconds left, and this is a lot closer than the last one. Slowid gets hit by the avalanches, and they're both in the red. This is so close. Novanade almost gets hit as well. The Frostbite! I can't tell who's going to win this. The nades. Oh, and he gets hit in the last second. Oh, oh man. That was really close. Kurohuku is definitely bringing this back. Alright. Kurohuku really needs a win here to kind of make this comeback. And the Novanade does so much damage, but you need something else as well, right? Hurricanes. See the lance here cutting off the back end. Oh, and you don't want the hurricane hits. Even one is just a lot here. Let's see. That one is still kind of covering the back end of it. And Slowid isn't like not faced by these nades at all, I feel. They can just kind of continue their pressure on while Kurohuku has to be so careful to get any damage in. And even the Novanade is not hitting like he wants to, I think. This is probably the final chance here for Kurohuku. Oh, even the Frostbite. That's tough. Let's see here. No, the double Frostbite, or Slowid. Oh, it's gonna take it and moves on to the grand finals. Yeah, gotta watch out with the but yeah, GG's to both of these players. Very, very great to see. And I mean, how can you not love to see it? Like it's two different playstyles in Blaston clashing again like this, and you really have to kind of adapt. And change how you play, not even just like the loadouts, but also like how you use the loadouts as well. And now, yes, so GG's. Now we have Slowid versus Kurohuku. Now there's a lot of things I have to do at the same time here, so just give me give me a moment, okay? Because then I have to change everything. So we had a clean sweep on both ends of the semi-finals here. We can take a look at the final brackets. So Slowid took 2-0 versus Kurohuku, and Josie took 2-0 versus Woody Place. This is amazing to see, and I'm really happy that everyone has kind of come out to both play but also to watch, and we're gonna have the grand finals coming up in just a bit. So give me a minute and I'll be right back, and we're gonna bring you the final best of 5. It's a best of 5, by the way, to end the stream. So stay tuned for that. See you in a bit. and we are about to see the grand finals of the Blaston Spectator Bonanza. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's been quite a bit of a strange stream. We've had a lot of learnings, but we're at the tail end now, where we're going to see. We have hosted this small mini tournament where we've had a lot of great players, new players joining in, and now we have the grand finals just about to start.
2, 1, blast on.
And we might have a bit of a check before we get into it, but this is definitely your two top players in this tournament so far. And I think they're just kind of having a bit of fun before they start the game, but they can reset whenever they want to and get back into it. Hey guys, you can do the thing, right? I think they hear me. I believe they do. The final is right now, so I guess ending the second round here too, so that they can start over.
1, blast on.
If you've played any other like fighting game or anything like that, you're aware of the concept of warm-ups or hand warmers. And here we are.
Player wins.
Slow It from Greece, and Josie, I again believe, is from the United States, but someone correct me in chat again if I'm wrong. There we go.
3, 2, 1, blast on.
Starting off with the Hurricanes as per usual. Frostbite comes in with the Vectors as well. And then we're gonna see how Slow It kind of manages to fend off this bullet hell from Josie, because a lot of other players have been having so many issues with it. Slow It though is one of the most agile players that we have in Blaston, so really interested to see how they're kind of taking care of this. And if you don't know what Blaston is, this is a VR game. You're watching two humans playing in VR, and their hands and body and head is being tracked. This is not like two avatars in a fighting game. This is actually two people trying their hardest. Probably sweating like crazy right now when they're playing as well. So if you don't know, this is a VR game, if you didn't know. But you're not watching it in VR, so I guess that's the next step.
1 minute.
Slow It here, trying to fake out the frostbite. Josie, well aware, and gets that shield up just in the last final second to be able to fend it off. Slow It is looking good against this the bullet hell from Josie, but it's still has taken a lot of damage. But they do have a chance to kind of learn how to play against it, because this is a best of 5, not a best of 3, which it says in the UI here.
30 seconds.
Stupid UI. There we go. Best of 5. Slow It now in the deep red, and I think it's all about kind of trying to figure out the playstyle here. Gets caught by a thrown weapon, and that's going to be round 1.
3, 2, 1, blast on.
It's going to be a clean sweep from Josie. It's been looking so convincing so far. And here we see the Hurricanes with their ominous sounds as well. You see both of the players using that with the right hand as well. Oh, and look at this bullet hell. Slow It actually only managed to get hit by 1, but Josie again, it just seems like they can't get hit, like nothing even gets to them. Again, the Hurricanes with the hammer lips. Oh, and those are so deadly. I think the hammer lips angles are what kind of gets the most kind of damage from Josie's end there. It's so hard to adapt to. Nice catch there though. It's not just the Hurricanes, it's the hammer liptus, and like it's almost like a swiping at the feet. Of course you can't get hit on your legs and feet in this game. I kind of like that, the slower frostbite hits, kind of to mix up the speed of it. But because you're kind of getting hit from underneath, it's so hard to like, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna run? You don't want to run out of the platform, because then you get out of bounds as well. And a bit of a pause here before the next wave comes in. Slow It makes sure to step forward with that Wildcat, but it's not getting any damage in right now. Josie's just almost on a perfect right now. Trading with the Hurricanes, as per usual. Nice throwing it up there from Slowid to kind of at least delete one of them. But here, the problem, and oh, the Hurricane nearly got him this time as well. And you see, like, this is crazy. Slow, like, Josie's just kind of stepping away into the corner and, like, nothing hits them. It's pretty crazy. I think we have to see it from Josie's angle here. And it just feels like Slowid can't do anything to get into this. That's well played. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a loadout switch here, but they might just want to go again, and that's what they're going to do. So yeah, this is the above or behind angle. I think we need to angle this a bit up though, but once more training the Hurricanes. they did that at the same time, right? The shields went up there at the same exact time. That was a bit cool. Alright, and now Slowid for the first time in this set is up, not by much, but still by some health here. Let's see here from behind Slowid now, how they're playing. Like, just really great angling with the hammer lips and how they're kind of using the Wildcat here to cut off most of the stuff. I kind of want to see a bit more from behind here from Josie when they kind of try to kind of take care of these things. Just look at them. They're so tall and like up there that they don't get hit by anything. Meanwhile, Slowid is on the floor crawling around trying to not get hit. But he has done some damage and he has not gotten hit too much this time around, Slowid. I think he's starting to figure out the timings. Oh, what? Almost got hit by so many of the Hurricanes. Only one of them. But it might have been enough, because with Josie, you know, it's gonna be a hell of a battle to even get 10 damage in. You see the hammer lips is coming in from the different directions. Look at this. It's crazy. How are you even supposed to dodge this? Look at Slowid trying their goddamn best, I have to say. The frostbite, yeah, it just doesn't hit. The frostbite did so much against Kurohuku, but against this loadout, it's so hard to even get something done. Yeah, it's not an answer. Oh, he barely dodges it. Yeah. Oh, and you see the click motions from Josie. Negated so much damage there. Oh my god. Okay, if you didn't know where to look, yeah, the drop blocking was insane. Josie was dropping his weapon to block the pellets in the end there. That was the most crazy technique I've seen in this tournament so far. See, have to watch out for those Hurricanes. Watch out for them. And here we go, hammer ellipses. He does that with the Viper too. Oh man, Josie. He just seems to be on another level. Slower though, could potentially be the underdog, but is still in this by all means. Like, look at this, it's perfect dodging. It's just a thing, like, it's perfect dodging, but there's more. Like, Josie's one of those TV salesmen. But wait, there is more. Wait for it. Haven't seen anything yet. It's so good at, like, these Hurricanes. They're just, like, almost forgotten by these players. Yeah, it's just excellent play here from Josie. It's almost it's almost like a showcase at this point. Yeah, get some additional damage in with the thrown weapons. Oh, okay, a bit of damage here with the Vector. Any damage that Slowid can get, they'll take. Alright, oh, this looks so dangerous with the hammer lips. Like, in a regular game, that would be fine. That damage that Slowid took was fine. But in this type of game, it just, any damage is, like, worth so much. Oh, and the frostbite does not hit. And this is Slowid's final chance. It's a best of 5 though, so they still have one more game if they don't get it. Look at this crazy bullet hell action. And the drop blocks are real. Oh, if Slowed had hit that frostbite, it could have been done, but it's gonna be a 2-0 for Josie. And are we gonna see a loadout change, or are they gonna continue like this? Taking a moment to think about it. No, it's gonna be potentially the final game of this grand final. Slowed has a loadout, and that's what they want to play with. So we begin as per usual with the trades with the Hurricanes. Josie though makes sure to kind of block anything, and I think that's a part of it too. So, oh, I don't know if you want to do that. So Josie uses the shield to kind of block away the Hurricanes, while Slowed was trying to just like leave them be. Has to watch out for that. The Hurricane. Yeah, have to be careful with that. Okay, there he uses the shield though. But then it's like, okay, you use the shield for the Hurricanes. What about the rest of the stuff? Again, we do know that the weapon. Now we see some juggling here from Josie. They know how many games they're up. 2-0. So the weapon UI is a bit bugged right now, as you may notice. When Slowed is using their gun, it's like sometimes lighting up on Josie's end. So it's swapped as well, but as you can see there with the Hurricane. So much damage onto Slowed. Oh, and I think they're running out of stamina there as well. You can't forget this in a VR game like Blaston. It's not just about the gameplay, it's about how you as a person feel as well. If you're not physically up for it, then it's gonna be very hard to get through a tournament like this. Now Slowed is down in the red as well. But as has been mentioned in the chat as well, Slowed has been one of those players that has grown a lot in a very short amount of time. So it's really cool to see new players coming into the game like this. And Josie is actually starting to uncharacteristically lose a bit of health there. You don't want to give Slowed an inch, because then you... Oh! And that's the first frostbite hit. Could this be something of a comeback in the final round? As Woody says in the chat, Josie doesn't run out of stamina. They climb 500 LP a day. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of time. But if Slowed can start to hit these frostbites, I think that's going to be the thing that unlocks this game for them. But Hammer Lips. And you see how Josie was just kind of following. Oh, there you see it. The first frostbite hit from this round as well. Can I get more? Okay. Waits for the shield to get dropped. Tries to kind of trap them in. Again, this is looking so hard for Slowed though. Oh my god, this like the bullet hell is crazy. And Josie's so good with blocking out the frostbite with the shield as well. Finally some damage though coming on to Josie. That was interesting, like throwing the shield like that. Did get some throw damage, but not much else. Slowed really has to kind of reinvent their gameplay here to be able to take on Josie. And that's a hard thing to do mid-match, I have to say. Frostbite not hitting. Yeah. You didn't see it on screen here, but a bunch of the Hurricanes got dismissed there. And a lot of stuff heading Slowed's way. But it's looking almost doable for Slowed this time around. I'm not trying to hype it up too much here, but 30 seconds left and Slowed, if they can get 1 or 2 more frostbites, then that's the most health that they have taken on Josie this time. And that's the first one. Can they get a bit more? Can they survive this hell, this bullet hell, and get another frostbite in before the end of the round? This could be what they have been waiting for. Did not hit that though. And the time is running out, 3 seconds left. And there's not a lot Slowed can do here. It's looking like it's gonna be Josie who takes the grand final 3-0. What a sweep, what a game. Insane gameplay from both of these players. Well played. A round of applause from the in-game sound effects, but also from chat here. Good games to Slowed and Josie. both taking a moment to breathe. Thank you for the games, guys. It was great to see. I think they can actually hear me now, so I'm like their announcer. So, thumbs up if you agree. Can they hear me? I'm not sure if they can. Okay, maybe they're not hearing me, but yes, great to see in any case. Now it's coming in. A bit delayed, but fantastic. This was so much fun. I had so much fun to watch this gameplay, and we'll try to figure out how we're supposed to do this, like hosting tournaments as Resolution Games. If you don't know, Resolution Games are the creators of Blaston, and how we can actually support the community and you for wanting to play this game in a very competitive manner. I mean, I have a background in esports. We didn't even see it. I have my T-shirt here to represent, and it's just been great to see all of these high-level players coming out, and from a global standpoint as well. We have players from Greece, America, Japan, and this was not a big bracket. This was like 14, 15 players. Imagine what we will have if we have a big bracket in Blaston. I'm just saying, yes, Kurohuku saying, I want to take a shower. Me too, and I didn't even play. I just got sweaty by looking at this. But yes, that was the final game of this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in to this, and stay tuned for the next one. This is going to also be uploaded separately, like the games are going to be uploaded separately onto YouTube. If you haven't already, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and join our Discord, which is just discord.gg/Blaston, because we're partnered. Yeah, everyone's thanking me for the tournament. I'm thanking you for being here. Thank you, everyone on YouTube and on Twitch. We have, we're streaming on both ends here. It's been great to have you here. And before we go, we'll take a final look at the rankings for July, in case you missed that earlier, because that was really cool to see. And then we're gonna end it with that. So thank you and goodbye, and don't forget to never stay still. Bye.